Okay, so it's time to start. Trying to change the thing. We're going to start right now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this new session of It's Time to Talk. Today, today is April the 1st. This one, April. Today it's April the 1st. So today is the first day of April, a new month, and we're going to start our session for today. I hope you are great, you are okay, and we are going to start with a new topic. Last week we were working on a different one, and today we're going to start with a new one. And this topic is past simple. Today we're going to start to study past simple or simple past. In English, you can say both of them. You can say past simple or simple past. Both are the same. Both are correct. No problem with that. And when we say past simple or simple past, we are talking about activities we did yesterday, we did last week, we did last year. So activities they have finished. Okay, and we're going to start. Let's see, with a simple exercise. We're going to start with an exercise. This one. Number 5. Exercise number 5. This one. We're going to start with this exercise. Okay, past simple. And as you can see here, we have some sentences and these sentences, sorry, this sentence. We have here some sentences, some incomplete sentences, and we have to write the verb in the correct form, okay? We have to write the verb appropriately. Remember that today we start talking about past, simple past. So this verb, in this case, the verb live, we have to write this verb, but in past, in simple past. We have to write this verb in simple past. Anyone knows what is the past of this verb? What is the past simple of this verb? Anyone know?
Leave it.
Okay. Please write in the chat. Okay, write in the chat because you tell me leave, and that's okay. And lift with a D at the end, and that's okay. We have to understand the difference, okay? Okay, Diana, Juliana, that's correct. Live with a D, like this. And this one, stay. What is the past of this verb? Stay. Okay, Diana, that's correct. What is the past of this verb? Please write in the chat. Write in the chat. Because the pronunciation is quite similar. In present and in past, the pronunciation is quite similar. So please write in the chat the verb in past, stay. Let me see. Lucenit said stayed. Okay, let's see. Lucenit write stay like this, but that's not correct. That's not correct, okay? Anyone knows what is the past of this verb? Stayed, says Maria Moreno. It's a different one. No, no. Paula stayed. No. Lucenit, no. Juliana says stay like this. That's the correct one. This one. Stay. Present, past. Present, past. Okay? This one. Tidy. Please write in the chat the past of this verb. Tidy, what is the past, the simple past of this verb? Anyone knows what is the past? Let me see. Tidied. Oh my God, Paola and Victor. No, that's not okay. That's not correct. Not yet. That's correct. Tidied. Look at this. Tidy. Present, tidy. Past, tidied. Okay. Next, die. This verb, died. What is the simple past? Let's see. Died. Yes, Nadia, that's correct. Died. Present, past. Look at the screen, please. Present, past. Okay. Let's continue. Cook. This is very easy. What is the past of cook? Okay, very easy. Diana, Neria, Paola, that's correct. Your answers are correct. Cooked with ED, no? Present, past. Visit. Too easy. Too easy. Okay, visited. Good, very good. Present, past. Present, past. Another one, enjoy. What is the past? The simple past of this verb, enjoy. Enjoyed, enjoy, Juliana, correct. Nariette, correct. Paola, that's not correct. Look at this, enjoy, present, enjoyed, past. Next, watch. Watch, the past of verb watch. And here we have some answers. Washed, that's correct. Washed, that's correct. Paola, you have double E. No, that's not correct. Double E, only one E. Washed, like this. Watch, present. Wash it, past. Stop. Okay, this is very good. This is very interesting. Stop. What is the past of stop? Look at this. Yeah, that's correct. It's correct. Diana is correct. Stop with double P. No? Stop it. And the last one, jump. What is the past of jump? You see, jump it. Neriette, that's correct. Juliana, that's correct. Jump it. Jump. Okay, so here we are going to deduce. We're going to infer something. In English, see, jump it, loosen it, double P, no, only one P. In English, there are two kinds of verbs. Regular verbs and irregular verbs, no? Two kinds of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. These are some examples of regular verbs. And why are they regular? Why are they called regular verbs? Very easy. The regular verbs follow a rule. The rule says that you have to add ed to the verbs. In order to change from present to past, you have to add ed. Okay? You have to add ed to the regular verbs in order to pass from present to past. Okay? However, there are some special cases. Some verbs which have something different. Okay? This is the normal one. Stay, stayed, cooked, visit, visited, enjoy, enjoyed, watch, watch it, no? Jump, jump it, okay? The regular ones, the normal ones. But sometimes the verb finishes with an E. So you only have to add D, no more. When the verb finishes E, you have to add D, no more. Okay? Now, we have some verbs which finishes in Y. In Y. When the verb finishes in Y and before there is a consonant, here is the key. Before the Y, there is a consonant, you have to change Y for I and ED, okay? However, if you have a verb which finishes in the Y, but before the Y, you have a vowel, look at this. The verb finishes in Y, but before the Y, there is a vowel. You don't have to change. You have to add only ED. No, okay? This one, the verb finishes in E, so you add D. Or normal, 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 normal. And this one is a little different, no? What happened with this verb? This verb is only one syllable. Only one syllable. Stop. Only one syllable. And looking at the three final letters. Looking at the three final letters. The three final letters is a vowel between two consonants, okay? It's a vowel between two consonants. You have to double or you have to repeat the last letter and then ED, okay? Okay. Is it clear? Did you understand? ¿Entendido?
Yes.
Hicimos el ejercicio y mire, le dijimos entonces
Yeah.
cuáles son las reglas, ¿no? These rules are for regular verbs. Remember, regular verbs, no more.
Profe, qué pena,
Okay.
puede pasar otra vez a la parte de abajo, apenas para ver una cosa que no
Yes.
alcancé a ver. Y ya.
Okay, good. Now, taking into account that explanation, we are going to do not all these, but we are going to do 3 or 4 exercises like this. Here we have two options. Carrot, carrot is the same verb, but there is one little difference. The letter I or Y, no? I or Y. So option A and option B. What is the correct one? A or B?
A.
A, this one. Here, A or B?
A.
A. Here, A or B?
B.
B.
B. Here, A or B?
B.
B.
A.
B. Okay, and the last one. A or B?
A.
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 Okay, you hesitated. Ustedes dudan un poco, ¿no? Cuanto a eso, recordemos. For example, here we have carry, carried. What is the difference? The verb here is carry. The verb finishes in Y, and before the Y, there is a consonant. So we have to change, okay? So we have to change. But, let's see. Here, we have this verb. Oh, no, sorry. What is the verb here? Let me see what is the verb here. We enjoy. Okay, enjoy. The verb here is enjoy. So here we have enjoy, like this. There is a Y, but before the Y, there is a vowel. So you don't change. You add ED, okay? Another one, in this case, study. So the verb is study. it finishes in Y, but before Y there is a consonant. If there is a consonant, you have to change. And then ED, okay? And the last one, cry? Yes, cry. The last one, cry, cry. Y, and before the Y there is a consonant, so we have to change, okay? And that's all. Okay, very easy. So now we are going to do another exercise. And this exercise is about past simple, but with irregular verbs. Okay, these one are irregular verbs. And these are irregular verbs. So in these cases, we have, for example, drink. We are not going to do this. No, that's not possible. That's not correct. We can't do that, okay? Add ed to these verbs, okay? What happened with these verbs? For example, anyone knows what is the past of drink?
Drunk.
Drank, that's correct. Look at the screen. Drink, present. Drank, past, okay? Begin. Begin is present. What is the past of this verb?
Began.
Began.
Yes, that's right. Began. So we change in began. That's all. So in some cases, these irregular verbs change a little, only a little. In this case, for example, drink, drank, one letter, no more. Begin, began, one letter, no more. But we find
Broke.
another example, break. What is the past of break?
Broke. Broke. Broke.
Yes, broke. Yes, look at this. Break, present. Past, broke. This one, build, is present. What is the past?
Built.
Build, with T, no? In present, with D. In past, with T. Okay. Another one, do, is present.
Did.
What is the past? Did.
Did.
Yes, do, present, did, past. Come. Come is present and past.
Came.
Came. Yes, came. Now, there is, or there are some verbs which change a lot, a lot. For example, this one, bring is present and the past.
Blank.
Nope. Look at this, bring present and the past, borrowed. It's completely different, no? Bring, brought, no? Or this one, buy. What is the past of buy?
Bought.
Bought, yes. Look at the difference. Buy, present, bought, past. And this one, the verb to be in past. What is the verb to be in
Was.
past? Okay,
Was.
or where. In this case, I was. And the last one, draw, is or becomes drew.
Drew.
So, the irregular verbs are irregulars. They don't follow a rule, ¿no? Entonces, los verbos regulares se llaman así porque cumplen con una regla. ¿La regla cuál es? Que para cambiar de presente a pasado se les agrega ed. Teniendo en cuenta, pues, los casos por ahí especiales de que si termina en ella le agrega la D, de que si termina en Y y antes viene una consonante y una vocal, se le hace algo. Y los irregulares sí, o sea, son, como su nombre indica, irregulares. Puede que cambien, puede que no cambien, cambia una letra, cambian dos, cambia toda la palabra, ¿sí? Son totalmente diferentes. Vamos a ver acá estos, unos poquitos de este, acá. 6. Por ejemplo, go. Mire, el verbo go en presente, in past, is completely different. Went. ¿Eh? Go is past. But is present. Go is present and past, went. Okay? It's completely different. So irregular verbs change a lot, change a little, or don't change. Los verbos irregulares puede que cambien, puede que no cambien, cambia una letra, cambia toda la palabra. Muchas diferencias tienen. Now, ¿qué hacemos o cómo sabemos para identificar si un verbo es regular o irregular? Y ahí el detalle. Eso es lo que nos interesa a nosotros. En inglés, ustedes siempre en los libros, en los diccionarios, bueno, cualquier sitio de internet van a encontrar un listado de verbos irregulares, ¿ok? If you look for a list of verbs in your books, in your dictionaries, in a website, you are going to find the irregular verbs. No? You always are going to find the irregular verbs, not the regular. It's not very common to find out the regular verbs. You are going to find always the irregular. Siempre vamos a encontrar es un listado de verbos irregulares. Rara vez encontramos un listado de verbos regulares. So, ¿qué o cómo debemos nosotros diferenciar los dos verbos? Anteriormente, bueno, esto ya lo cuento así como era anteriormente la enseñanza. Nosotros nos ponen a aprendernos los verbos. Por ejemplo, acá yo tengo un listado, acá deben haber por ahí unos 100 verbos, si no más, no, un poquito menos de 100 verbos irregulares. Hay unos listados un poquito más largos, otros un poquito más cortos. Y lo ponía uno a aprenderse las 3 formas de cada verbo, ¿no? Entonces empezaba uno, rise, arose, o rise. Be, was, were, been. Beat, beaten. Y así lo aprendía y lo evaluaban a uno, sí, o sea, lo evaluaban de memoria, le decían, bueno, vamos a hablar los verbos, y le decían a uno, bueno, le doy el verbo bite, y nos lo daban en presente, y nosotros colocarlo en pasado y en pasado participo. Y así no los aprendíamos, ¿no? De memoria. Hoy día no se enseña de esa manera, sino que tienen que empezar ustedes a utilizar los verbos, a verlos, a utilizarlos, y poco a poco se los van aprendiendo, ¿no? Pero en definitiva, o sea, sí toca, eso es memorístico, ¿no? By heart, es de memoria. Porque uno, por ejemplo, un verbo como begin, uno ya aprende que began es el pasado y begun es el pasado participio, ¿sí? Y siempre encontramos estas 3 columnas. The verb in present, the past simple, and the past participle. Remember the difference. Por ejemplo, yo cojo un verbo acá, break, romper en presente. Si yo digo I break, yo rompo. I broke, yo rompí, pasado. Y este broken, la terminación ado, ido del español. O sea, aquí no podemos decir rompido, pero es roto, ¿no? En este caso. Pues es la excepción, ¿no? Porque todos los demás sí terminan en ado, oído. Por ejemplo, buy, comprar, compré en pasado. Y acá, bought, comprado. ¿Sí? Y así con cualquiera los encontramos acá. Draw, dibujar en presente. I draw, yo dibujo. I drew, yo dibujé. Y I have drawn, yo he dibujado. ¿Sí? That's the difference. Now, how can we know if a verb is regular or irregular? ¿Cómo hacemos para saber si un verbo es regular o irregular en inglés? Yo, por ejemplo, les doy un verbo. Les digo eat. Tenemos el verbo eat. Les digo, bueno, vamos a hacer una oración, vamos a trabajar con el verbo eat, pero en pasado. Y necesitamos saber si eat es un verbo regular o irregular. ¿Qué debemos hacer? Si no lo sabemos ya, si no conocemos el verbo, tenemos que ir a un listado y buscarlo. Como les dije, el listado es de verbos irregulares, ¿no? uno viene y lo busca. In this case, eat. Here it is. En este caso, acá está. Si está en el listado, quiere decir que es un verbo irregular y el listado nos dice cómo queda en pasado. Ate. ¿Sí? Si no está en el listado, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Guys, what do we have to do?
Pensaríamos que es regular.
Exacto. En este caso es un verbo irregular, ¿no? Pero si yo buscara este it y no lo encontrara en la lista, entonces ahí ya entraría a decir, como no está en la lista de los verbos irregulares, es un verbo regular, ¿no? That's how we can classify the verbs into regular or irregular verbs. We have to look for the verb in the list. If you find the verb in the list tells you what is the past of the verb, no? Present, past. If the verb is not on the list, you have to add ed, no? Because it's a regular one, okay? Did you understand? Is it clear? ¿Entendido esta parte? Espero que quede bien claro eso. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so it's clear. Now, we're going to do a little exercise here in order to this one here. We are going to work with some verbs. For example, play, swim, sing, cook, understand like this. And another one, play, sing, cook, understand. Wash. We have here these 5 verbs. Play, swim, sing, cook, understand, and watch. Okay. Vamos a omitir el paso de buscar en el listado, ¿no? Yo les voy a decir, play, it's a regular verb, swim, is an irregular verb, sing, it's an irregular verb, cook, is a regular verb, understand, is an irregular verb, and watch is a regular verb, okay? Then, if play is a regular verb, what is the past of play?
Play,
Write in the chat.
played.
Like this one, yes?
Yes.
That's correct? Okay, good. Swim, it's an irregular verb, so I have to look for the verb on the list, and on the list, it says that swim is present, swam is
Swam.
past, okay? Sing is an irregular verb. I have to look for the verb on the list, and on the list, we can find that sing is present, sang is past, okay? Cook is a regular verb, so cooked, okay?
Cooked.
Understand is an irregular verb. I look for understand on the list, and on the list they say that the past of understand is understood. Understood, okay? And the last one, wash. Wash is a regular verb, so the past is washed.
Watched.
Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Teacher.
Okay, so we have here these 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Then I'm going to make a sentence. Or no, you please. You are going to make a sentence. Anyone who can tell me a sentence, like Lucenit, for example, tell me a sentence in past with the verb play.
I played tennis the past week.
Okay. Played tennis the past week. Week or weekend? Listen it, week or weekend?
Weekend.
Okay, weekend. That's right. Okay, the sentence is correct. I played tennis the past weekend, but there is a little mistake. Anyone knows what is the little mistake in this sentence?
Is the last?
Yes, that's correct. We don't say the past weekend. We say the last week. Remember when we talk about future? In future, we say next week, next month, next year, okay? Here, in past, we use last, okay? We can say
Thank you.
last week, last weekend, last month, last year, last summer, okay? Last. Because last es el pasado, el último, ¿no? El último fin de semana o el pasado fin de semana. Last week, el último mes, la última semana o la semana pasada, okay? Good. This one is correct. Now, Victor, you are going to make a sentence with the verb swim in past, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Tell me.
I don't swim in the sea because I don't like the sea.
I don't swim in the
Bueno,
sea.
es swam, qué pena.
Okay. So, what do I change? Te cambio. Look at the sentence. Swam.
Ah, no, ya tiene que cambiar el verbo de ser. Creo.
Okay. I swam
Ok.
like this.
Sí, yo no nadé en el mar.
Okay.
I swam in the sea because ¿cómo
Because
cómo diría le tengo miedo?
I'm afraid of. This expression, I'm afraid of, es tenerle miedo. I'm afraid, es tener miedo. Y cuando vamos a decir a qué, le agregamos el of. I'm afraid of. So, for example, cuando ustedes quieren decir, le temo a las arañas, I'm afraid of spiders. Okay? Le tengo miedo a la oscuridad, I'm afraid of darkness. Le tengo miedo a las culebras, I'm afraid of snakes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, but in this case, we're going to see like this, no more. So we have here two sentences. In past, I played tennis the last weekend. I swam in the sea. And I'm going to add one more. Yo voy a agregar una más. My cousin sang in the concert yesterday. Okay. My cousin sang in the concert yesterday. So, when we want to write or to say a sentence in past, the only thing we change is the verb. Lo que nos indica que está en presente, pasado, futuro, una oración, es el verbo. Por ejemplo, si yo digo I play, yo juego tenis, ¿no? Presente. I played, yo jugué tenis. ¿Okay? I swim, yo nado. I swam, yo nadé. My cousin sing, mi primo canta. My cousin sang, mi primo cantó. Past. Okay? Now, we are going to add something else. We are going to add something else. In present, we make negative sentences using don't. You remember? For example, I don't like, I don't eat, I don't swim, I don't sing, I don't play, no? But in past, what do we use in order to make negative sentences?
Didn't.
Didn't.
Yes, that's correct. We use the auxiliary did, the auxiliary verb did, with the negative form, no? I did not, or simply we say I didn't. But look at this. In order to make the negative sentence, look at this. When you find did, you know we are talking about past. Okay?
Yes.
Everywhere else. Siempre que veamos un did, vamos a saber que estamos hablando en tiempo pasado. In this case, when you see didn't, cuando ustedes vean este didn't, ¿esto qué va a significar? Esto significa, ¿ok? I didn't play, yo no jugué. Yes, so didn't means no, es el no. La forma negativa de decir que no, pero en tiempo pasado. Porque mire cómo quedó el verbo, look at the verb. I didn't play, yo no jugué. El verbo no está en pasado, pero el did es el que coloca el verbo en pasado en las negaciones. ¿Bien? So, played, yo jugué tenis. I didn't play, yo no jugué. ¿Bien? When we use did, the verb is in present. Another sentence. I swim. I'm going to change into negative sentence, so I have to use did not or didn't. And the verb, but the verb in present in the sea. Yes. I swam in the sea. I didn't swim in the sea. The sentence is in past, the sentence is negative, and the verb is in present. Why? Because did is the auxiliary verb, and did already tell us that the sentence is in past. Okay? So let's do an exercise. We are going to do an exercise. We're going to change this sentence into past. Anyone can tell me what is the negative sentence of this one? Negative form of this sentence. My cousin what?
Pero, profe, que lo pongamos en pasado o a presente.
My
Negative
cousin didn't
sentence.
sing in the concert.
My cousin did.
Didn't sing
Didn't.
in the concert yesterday. Yes? Is it clear? Ambas oraciones están en pasado, ¿no? Pero la forma afirmativa, el verbo queda en pasado normalito, pasado. En la forma negativa, utilizamos para negar el didn't y el verbo nos queda en presente. ¿Por qué? Porque el pasado de esta oración está explícito, está determinado por el auxiliar. Okay, take into account that difference. So, going to erase these sentences and we are going to make,
Profesor, perdón.
yes.
O sea, realmente ellos usan los verbos irregulares, por decir algo, más como para el presente. ¿Cierto?
No.
O sea, el que está como en infinitivo, por decir algo. ¿O no?
Ah, sí. Sí. En ese caso, sí.
Sí.
Vamos a mirar. Let me see. And hi there. Hi there, please make a sentence with cook, with the verb cook, but in past, no? A sentence in past with the verb cook. Okay? Haider.
I did cook
No,
my
Haider, no escucho bien.
food the last night.
No, Haider, escucho entrecortado. No, sorry,
No me
Haider.
escucho.
Paola. Paola.
Teacher, alguna question. El did,
Yes.
el did se utiliza, el
El
did se utiliza también de forma afirmativa,
No.
solamente para la parte negativa.
Yes.
Ok.
Negatives and questions. El did lo utilizamos para las oraciones negativas y para las preguntas. Ahí sí se utiliza el did, que
Ok.
todavía no lo hemos visto.
Ok.
También I have to explain that. Okay,
Okay.
Haider again. Let me, I can hear you, Haider.
I didn't cook my food the last night.
Okay, I didn't cook my food last night. That's perfect. This sentence is in past. Why do we know that it's in past? Because of did. Okay, but because we are using the negative form didn't, the verb is in present. Okay. And this one is in past too. This is a sentence in past. Why? Because we are using the verb past, no? But this is affirmative sentence. So here we don't use didn't. We only use didn't to make negative sentence, okay?
Yes.
Another one. The students understood the explanation. Look at this sentence. The students understood the explanation. The sentence is in past. It's an affirmative sentence, so we use the verb in past, understood. But if you're going to change this sentence, the same sentence, into negative form, we have to use the students didn't. And the verb understand.
Understand
The explanation.
the explanation.
Both sentences are in past, but this is affirmative, so the verb is in past. This sentence is negative, we use didn't, and the verb is in present. So when we use did, the verb is in present. When we don't use did, the verb is in past. La regla es, si estamos utilizando el did, el verbo va en presente. Si no estamos utilizando el did, el auxiliar did, el verbo va en pasado. Eso es. ¿Ok? Victor, you have raised your hand.
Profe, una duda. ¿Y cómo yo diría, por ejemplo, yo hice mi trabajo? Como usted dice que el hacer,
Bueno.
no sé.
Bueno, ya usted me está aquí haciendo quedar mal porque yo les acabé de decir una cosa, yo les dije que el did nunca se usaba en oraciones afirmativas, ¿no? Pero tenemos acá algo que es I did my homework. When I said this, I did my homework. ¿Qué estamos diciendo?
Yo hice mi
Yo
trabajo.
hice mi tarea.
Yes, yes, that's right. And look at the difference. I didn't do my homework. And here, what does it mean?
Yo no hice mi tarea.
Yo no hice mi tarea, ¿sí? Este didn't, del cual yo les estaba diciendo que no se utilizaba en forma afirmativa, es el verbo auxiliar. Acá, este did no significa nada. Este did no significa nada, ¿no? Porque lo que significa es la negación, el not, ¿sí? Acá este did no significa nada. Acá significa y el verbo sí está en presente. Pero acá no es el verbo auxiliar, es el verbo principal de la oración. En este caso, este did es el verbo principal de la oración, que es el verbo do. Do es el verbo hacer, did está en pasado, ¿no? Ahí se vuelve un poquito más confuso, ¿no? Pero entonces, acá es el did el verbo auxiliar y acá es el verbo principal de la oración. I did my homework. Yo hice
O
mi
sea,
tarea.
que si el verbo do está solo, bueno, en este caso did, es porque si se refiere a hacer en pasado.
¿Se refiere a? Víctor, me quedé ahí.
A hacer en pasado. Digo, sí,
Sí, señor.
listo.
Okay. Okay. So it's not very complicated, but we have to pay too much attention. Este tipo de tiempos, o sea, no es muy difícil de manejar, pero es de ponerle mucho cuidado, ¿no? Mucho cuidado. Y lo que siempre les he dicho, o sea, es algo que ustedes tienen que empezar a practicar para que se vuelva algo como mecánico, ¿no? El proceso es, iniciando es largo. Por ejemplo, eh, a ver, yo voy por acá, Tadeo. Tadeo,
Hey.
are you there? Can you speak? Yes?
Yes.
Tadeo, you can tell me a sentence in past, but in Spanish, una oración en pasado en español. Yes, Tadeo? Can you give me a sentence in Spanish in past?
In Spanish,
Yes or no? Yes. Anyone, cualquiera. Any sentence.
yo cociné la barbacoa.
Okay. I'm going to explain the process. Yo les voy a explicar el proceso como nosotros lo hacemos. Nosotros decimos, yo cociné la barbacoa. Entonces, okay, here is vocabulary, ¿no? This is one thing is vocabulary. The barbecue, okay? The barbecue. We can say barbacoa like barbecue. Here, nosotros conocemos cómo se dice yo y sabemos cómo se dice la barbacoa y de barbecue. Entonces, acá el problema es cocinar. Entonces, ¿cuál es el proceso? Nosotros decimos, bueno, cocinar es el verbo cook. Y entonces para pasarlo al tiempo pasado simple, tengo que saber si es regular o irregular. Entonces lo busco en la lista, no está en la lista, quiere decir que es un verbo regular, le agrego ed. ¿Sí? Ese es el proceso que nosotros hacemos. Entonces, ¿cómo me queda la oración? I cooked the barbecue. ¿Sí? I cooked the barbecue. Ese es el proceso normal que nosotros haríamos al empezar, ¿no? Con el paso del tiempo, tiene que volverse algo muy mecánico. O sea, que yo haga esto ya milésimas de segundo, yo ya ni siquiera me pongo a pensar si cocinar se dice cook, si cocinar es un verbo regular, irregular, porque eso me toma tiempo, sino que yo ya lo manejo, lo tengo ya dentro de mi chip, que cocinar es cook y que cook es un verbo regular, que se le agrega dentro, yo simplemente voy a decir I cooked the barbecue. But at the beginning, when we are learning, pero cuando al principio cuando nosotros estamos aprendiendo, pues el proceso que se realiza es ese, ¿sí? Entonces es un proceso más largo que toma más tiempo. Por eso les digo a ustedes, hagan una oración. Entonces se van a empezar a decir, bueno, yo se dice así, cocinar se dice así, la se dice así, barbacoa se dice así. Entonces la idea es que se vuelva algo más mecánico. I cooked the barbecue, ¿no? Ahora, si yo pienso en una oración, pero negativa, entonces igual va a ser el proceso, ¿no? Pues yo voy a decir, Juan estudió anoche. No, no estudió. No es lo que no estudió. Juan no estudió anoche. Esto tiene que volverse entre Juan es Juan o John. El verbo estudiar es study. Anoche es last night, ¿no? Entonces ahí tenemos, esto es vocabulario. ¿Qué es lo clave acá? El verbo. Entonces el verbo es estudió, tiempo pasado. Entonces tengo que coger study si es un verbo regular y irregular. En este caso study es un verbo regular, termina en Y, le cambio la Y por I latina, le agrego el ED. Ahora nos queda faltando el no. Entonces nosotros nos ponemos a pensar, ¿cómo decimos no estudió? Entonces muchos van a decir, John not studied last night. Wrong, that's not correct. ¿No? Es para decir las negaciones, tenemos que utilizar el auxiliar del tiempo, en este caso el tiempo pasado, ¿sí? Y la negación, didn't. Y ahí nos quedó el no. Pero ahora viene la parte gramática, the difficult part, la parte de gramática. Tal vez cuando lo digamos, yo puedo decir, John didn't study last night. Y no se va a escuchar, o, no se va, o las personas lo van a escuchar y decir, no está bien. Pero si lo escribimos, esto va a estar mal, ¿no? Porque la gramática nos dice que cuando va el did, el verbo va en presente. John didn't study last night. ¿Sí? Yo por eso les decía cuando empezábamos el ejercicio, no, escríbamelo en el chat, porque ustedes en el chat pueden, o verbalmente me pueden decir, studied, study, es lo mismo, no hay diferencia, ¿sí? Entonces acá, cuando lo escribimos, sí hay diferencia. John didn't study last night. ¿Sí? Pero entonces, les digo, tiene que volverse algo mecánico. Y cuando sepamos que ya estamos hablando en tiempo pasado y es el no, ya de una vez didn't. Los estudiantes no, the students didn't. Yo no, y voy a hacer algo en pasado. I didn't. Mi mamá no jugó. My mother didn't play. ¿Sí? Que se vuelva algo mecánico. Como les digo, ese es el proceso que nosotros hacemos regularmente, pero lo que se trata es que ustedes practiquen. Y a la hora de practicar, esto se vuelve más mecánico, se vuelve más fluido, más rápido se vuelve. ¿Ok?
Yes.
Profe, qué pena. ¿Cómo podríamos practicar? ¿Hay alguna plataforma? Porque es que en mi caso yo no, cuando accedo al ebook,
Yes.
todo se traduce de manera inmediata con el buscador. Y
No,
me-
pero lo que pasa es que usted tiene configurado su navegador que esté
el
utilizando,
Google, sí, el
Mozilla o
Google,
el que
sí.
sea,
Sí,
lo tiene con la traducción automática, entonces tiene que hacer el
pero eso
cambio ahí.
genera problemas, me genera líos.
Sí, pero lo que pasa es que usted trabaje con la página que trabaje, le va a pasar eso. Entonces, por eso tienes que cambiar la configuración del navegador. Hay una parte donde le cambia la configuración del navegador para que le aparezca en el idioma que es, o sea, en inglés, y no le haga la traducción automática, porque ahí no hace nada. Y eso se convierte en un problema hasta en las evaluaciones, porque usted en las evaluaciones puede que le aparezca en español los ítems y eso. Entonces, tiene que hacer esa configuración. ¿Listo? Ahora, como le digo, ejercicios en la plataforma del curso tenemos, o en estos links donde yo les comparto, hay muchos ejercicios. Y es algo que se vuelva, mire, por ejemplo, acá, negative forms, past simple. Vamos a hacer acá un present, el verbo es play, I played. Past negative, didn't play. What is the correct one? Didn't play, didn't place, or didn't play? A, B, or C?
Sí.
Sí.
¿Sí? Y así, entonces, mira, acá este ejercicio es como cuando, es que mire, el lenguaje es algo, ustedes se acuerdan cuando por allá en primaria nosotros estábamos aprendiendo español, ¿qué nos ponían? A conjugar los verbos. ¿Cómo se conjuga el verbo comer? Entonces, en presente, yo como, tú comes, él come, nosotros comemos, ellos comen. ¿Sí? Si ve la manera que nosotros aprendíamos el español en la parte de gramática. Porque nosotros de chiquiticos hablábamos, pero pues cometíamos errores, ¿no? Pero sí es como lo hacíamos y aquí toca hacer lo mismo, ejercicios de este tipo. Y esos ejercicios pues le van dando a ustedes la práctica y le van dando la rapidez para hacer eso. A ver si por acá, mire. Acá que tenemos mis ejemplos. Nero lived in Rome. Nero didn't live in Brazil. ¿Sí? Afirmativa en pasado. Negativa en pasado. What is the negative form? Didn't. And the verb in present. Live. This is an affirmative sentence in past. The verb in past. Lived. Yes? For example, here we have the verb want. In past, this is a regular verb, so wanted. The negative form, didn't, and the verb want. Ustedes cogen y hacen el ejercicio de forma rápida, empiezan a hacer ejercicios de ese tipo, ustedes lo mecanizan. For example, here we have to complete with the verb die in past. This is a regular verb, die.
Profe,
We
una
have to
pregunta.
change didn't die. Yes, tell me.
¿En que esté tercera persona afecta en algo?
No, in past no.
En pasado no.
Aquí no. En presente simple sí era el do y el das, ¿sí? Ahí hay dos verbos auxiliares, dos verbos auxiliares en presente, do o das. Tenía que no mirar de qué persona están hablando. Acá, el verbo auxiliar did se utiliza para todas.
Ah, listo.
Ok.
Profe, también que ahí cuando da la pregunta inicia con did, siempre.
Yes. Yes.
Listo.
Eso,
Gracias.
eso lo vamos a ver la próxima clase, pero sí, when we are going to make questions, like this one, questions, we have to start with did and the verb in present, okay? Because we are using did, the verb is in present, okay? So you can do a lot of exercises like this one. No? Another one, push. The verb push is a regular one, so pushed. And the negative form, didn't push. Yes? Got this.
Pushed. Push.
The verb is tidy. Tidy is a regular verb. It finishes with Y, and before it's a consonant, so we have to change tidy. And the negative form, didn't tidy. Yes? Did, verb in present. No did, verb in past. Did, verb in present. No did, verb in past. Yes? Something very mechanical. Entonces es algo que se vuelve ya mecánico y no toca como estar haciendo esas traducciones así palabra por palabra que le toman un harto tiempo. Okay, and we're going to finish with a little exercise. With a little exercise like this one. We are going to unscramble some sentences, some very easy sentences in past. Let's see. This one. It's very easy. This one. Okay, not this one. We have here, car washed father, my, and his. Anyone can tell me the sentence, the correct sentence?
My car.
My, no,
My father.
My father.
yes, my father,
No, ahí está my father.
my father
My father washed
Washed car is.
washed his
his
car. My father washed his car. Okay, next. This one.
My brother.
Okay, my brother studied where?
his
In his room.
room.
In his
In
room.
his room.
Next. Shop, you are work in, didn't. This is a negative sentence.
You
What is
didn't.
the first word?
didn't.
You
didn't.
didn't.
A work.
What is the verb?
Work.
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 The complement in
In a shop.
shop.
A shop.
Okay. In the park. Yesterday, Ron didn't skate. Very easy. What is the
Ron
first one?
didn't?
The first letter, the first word.
Ron
Yes,
didn't.
Ron didn't. The verb, what is the verb?
Skate.
Skate.
Okay,
Okay,
Ron
in the-
didn't skate
in
in the park yesterday. Okay. Another one. Okay, this is a question, not a
Mm.
question. This one. Cried sister last my night little. Look at
My
this.
sister.
Okay. No. My sister, no. There is another word before my sister.
A little.
Yes, my little sister cried last night. Okay, my little sister cried last night. Another one, we have a, oh my gosh, this one, this one. Listen it, yesterday, music, done too.
Dan.
Dan listen.
Okay, done. Then listen it
Listen
Music.
to music.
To
Remember that we always say listen to
music
music.
To
Yes.
music yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay. Another one, this is a negative sentence. What is the first
She
one?
didn't watch.
She
She
didn't
He didn't
was to
watch TV.
Watch TV.
She didn't wash the bib. And the last one, let me see if it's a question. No, sorry, I'm not going to do the questions yet because this is for the next lesson. So we have finished today. Sometimes it's very difficult to explain this type of topics, but we have to. En algunas ocasiones es muy difícil explicar este tipo de temas, ¿no? Porque son muy de gramática, muy de reglas, ¿no? Muy de reglas. Y por eso hasta he tenido que hablar en español harto el día de hoy, precisamente por eso, porque es necesario que queden bien claras esas cositas para que ustedes puedan después utilizarlas correctamente. ¿Ok? Okay, so time is up. We are going to finish our session for today and see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay, so have a good night. See you guys.
Good night,
teacher, good night.
teacher. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Just stop. Pardon.